Hey guys, Mosquito Joe here. So guess what? It just rained again, Miami. Big surprise, right? This is the perfect time to check for standing water. So I'm gonna walk around my backyard and see if we can find something, all right? So you see here, just finished raining. We had a fresh rain. Been raining all week. See the clouds still there. But still like to do this when it stops raining so that any accumulating water doesn't stay standing for too long. So first thing we want to look for is any plant saucers that are collecting water. That's a big thing here. Not so much in my house because we know that, so we try and keep that to a minimum. My wife does like to collect rainwater for her plants, but I got to keep an eye on that because if she forgets and it stays there for too long, it'll start collecting water. So I try not to keep anything. A lot of people say that they don't have standing water and they just don't know where to look. So I'll show you here one quick thing to look at that people always forget now. We don't have gutters, all right? But our neighbors do. So one telltale sign that your gutters are clogged is if you see any vegetation growing. And also make sure that your gutters are pitched correctly, because if they're pitched going down by any chance, you'll get water accumulation at the ends and you'll get mosquitoes there. All right, so we also have this Buddha here, and she likes to collect water. She likes to hold it in her hands. So we always got to come here and make sure that this is clean, pulled right off, because if not, in a few days that will breed mosquitoes. If you guys have these drains, if they were installed correctly, they should never hold water. It happens sometimes where people don't install them correctly and they're not pitched correctly, which means they're not tilted the right way so that water flows away from them. So what happens in our house is that we get a buildup of water right at the end of this because it doesn't have correct drainage. And we have to make sure that we're always cognizant of any standing water in there just to make sure it's not collecting. One thing I do know is we had installed some piping in order to extend our water. And what happens is that there is water in there, and that is enough water for mosquitoes to breed. And then I also know the other side of this tube is over here, and it as well likes to hold water. So what I do is we'll throw in some BTI bits. BTI is a natural soil bacteria that when the larvae eat that, they will end up dying. But yeah, that was a quick little tour around the house just to see if we have any standing water. Right now we're doing good except for that water that my wife's holding, but I'll make her use it the next day or so that it's not breeding any mosquitoes. Just make sure you're doing this around your property after it rains, because if you leave it out too long, you will have mosquitoes. And if you're not using a service like Mosquito Joe, unfortunately you're going to breed a lot of mosquitoes. They're going to bite you when you're outside in the house, your kids are playing in the yard. So this is step number 1 in controlling mosquitoes, all right? Thanks for watching. Bye.